What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Fight. So today we finally have the, I guess I'm going to call this Eternals Patch 1, because we've got the update for Icarus, Makari, and Cersei. And right here on screen immediately you can see the uniform change for Cersei, which looks hella good, like, to be honest with you. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about the Loki uniforms. You can see the detail in this uniform and the time given to detail in terms of textures and you know, lines and stuff like that, meshes and so forth. And this actually looks like Gemma Chan, the actress that is playing Cersei, which is really cool. Pretty decent looking uniform. There's quite a few skill changes for her, which is you know, I think that's cool that she has so many skill changes, but in reading the notes, it didn't seem like she had so much of a skill change on there, so it's weird. But I think that this character is going to end up being really good. I'm looking forward to actually get some test time with her. I still got to bring you guys videos from the Phoenix update. I got sick, unfortunately, when that came out, and you know, but we also got Cersei adding her new transcendent potential skill, or her awakening potential skill inside here. Right now you're seeing the animations with no SFX on, so that's what they look at. I play the game mode like that without any SFX on, so that way I can see everything that's going on in time, the skills a little bit more. These are the with the SFX on. That skill looks really cool to me. Her 2 skill is pretty dope looking as well. Like, she looks really cool. It's funny because they all pretty much look like they have that same 3rd skill inside there. Let's just get that charm effect going. Look how long that charm effect lasts. And then her... oh, wait, damn, you can't see shit inside that skill. There's so much sprite effects going on in there. You can't see crap inside there. We'll take a deep dive look at those characters more in depth later, but then we also have Icarus's uniform update, which I'm a little disappointed is 1750 crystals, if I'm being honest, because while the uniform effect is increasing the basic damage by 25%, increases chain hit damage, and it definitely looks good. Like, there's a lot of detail inside this uniform. Once you start getting down to his boots, it looks pretty ugly down here, if I'm being perfectly honest. This uniform doesn't look anything like Richard Madden, so I'm wondering why that is, because I'm like Makari, and Makari's character, who as what's her name, Lauren Ridloff, she's the one playing Makari, and her uniform and Gemma Chan's uniform, they actually have the likeness. So I'm wondering if there's a likeness deal there, but this uniform doesn't have enough changes in the skill effects in order for to really say that he should be a 1750 crystal cost. There's 2 skill effect changes on there basically, and then the uniform effect is what you're getting, right? Which is, you know, obviously it's an upgrade look from this one right here, this base package, but I think people would have been happy with that one anyways. Let's take a look at some of the change skill effects inside here. So we've got his he's gonna do it or no, there we go, and that looks pretty much the same as like Cersei's skill, the 3rd one that she had. And then we have his new 4th skill, Eternal Blast, just shooting his eye beams basically out. So a decent overall uniform look, but in terms of skill changes, don't seem to be a lot there. We do know that he is getting his T3. Matter of fact, let me show you that. I actually have this character, so I can show you, I should be able to show you his T3 inside here. He is a universal character inside here, so you should be able to find him. And good news is that you're going to basically be able to T3 him, and no, it is not for free. So I'll show you what I mean by that in this video. But basically he also has his T3 skill that's available, so you can T3 him now. That is his 5th skill. Let's change this uniform. Where is his new uniform? Are they not gonna allow me to use his uniform? There we go. So we've got his 4th skill that has changed inside here. I like the way the body postures for that skill. Kind of cool animation that he like leans into that so much. Question, I want to see whether or not this beam actually comes from his eyes. All right. Oh, I forgot that you can bead the skill. Oh, okay, so the skill actually looks like it comes from his eyes. That's going to be a cool skill to use. If you notice, the skill isn't coming from his eyes. It's the same problem that we had before, where it's actually coming from his mouth. Not sure what the hell that problem is. And then his 3rd skill is inside here, and we can finish out with his 6th skill, which this is the animation on. Looks pretty epic. If I have to actually a little bit more detailed looking sentry skill, you know, they're going to reuse effects. Nothing wrong with that. Overall, I'm looking forward to seeing where the character goes. And then lastly, we have Makari. This is her base level kit right here. So, you know, yeah, she's cool, but this kit right here looks absolutely fucking amazing. Like the level of detail, depth on her uniform here is, yeah, that's just sick, especially with the flowing, I don't know what you would call that. Like you can see the detail put into that, the ripple effects and so forth like that. And again, this actually looks like Lauren Ridloff a little bit to me, so I'm not going to complain about that. So I wonder if there's something to do with skills in terms of with likenesses, or if they have likeness contracts with them. So she's going to be a new character overall for players. Wow, that looks amazing. Oh wow, that skill looks absolutely beautiful. The sad part about skills like that though is that SFX animation gets turned off and you miss out on all the details for this skill happening, because you're looking at trying to do so many different things. So like it sucks, man. Like they do such great job on their SFX for some of these skills, and then you have to turn off the animations because the animations block out your timing for using the skills. Like that skill looks absolutely beautiful. That is a beautiful skill. Like this skill looks dope as hell. Like the little clear cuts inside there. All right, so we can see Jimichan and her better inside her skill. I wonder if it was just the angle that we were at for her awakening potential. I have a feeling like this character is going to be strong. I hope that this character is going to be strong. I please pray to God that they don't do her dirty. I pray to God that they don't do her dirty. If you're a Netmarble fan and you know what I'm saying, you know. If you know, you know. But I'm praying God they don't do her dirty. I have this feeling though. I have this feeling. So let's talk about acquisition of Makari and tier 3ing and tier 2ing some of the characters inside the game. So at current, you have a new epic quest inside the game. The story begins. Epic quest for mankind. The world is a machine, a series of complex events, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a nice little story inside here. I won't spoil it for you. I'll skip this and we'll talk about this. Just talk about this really quickly. So it's the Great Resurrection inside here. Starts out the story, and it's Cersei. Why did they automatically choose Cersei? I didn't choose to choose Cersei, but basically you're gonna have to complete these events inside here, and every event is gonna act. This is why I told you not to clear out to do your events and wait for the update, because you're going to have to complete these missions inside here in order to level up the character and get those rewards inside the story. And they're going to require you to do things like clearing dimension quests, clearing timeline battle, completing alliance battle, stuff like that is going to be inside here. So you're basically looking at doing that. So Cersei, I could have sworn they said we were going to get to choose which person we started from. This isn't really giving me a choice. All right, we'll have to see, because I'm going to do a more in-depth thing on that later today. I will get probably ahead of myself so that I can take advantage of this as well, but I've got to get my ass to work, so we'll have to do what we have to do for that. So that's the epic quest that's going into there. Along with that, we have a new event mission for the Halloween Nightmare. We've seen this mission before. Basically, you'll collect these pumpkin seals, and those pumpkin seals can be exchanged for boxes that will give you some rewards. So make sure you're completing make sure you're completing those. We also have the event quest continuing. You definitely want to make sure that you collect those event shop tokens. They always going to make those offers to you, but as long as you play every day, you will collect enough tokens to purchase the Dimension Premium comic card or the Dimension Chess CTP. It's up to you. If you want the Hyperion Supreme icon, you can go that route as well, or the advancement ticket. This is really about what your account needs, so don't forget about this. Like, it is nice to always get one of these two over here, and typically you will have something left off, so that way you can actually probably obtain this 2-star rank up ticket if you're free to play. That's probably going to be a good one for you because they don't drop the 2-star very much. The Halloween chest, you can see, is available here, and these are a litany of rewards that's inside here. If you're lucky enough to get one of the CTPs, that's pretty awesome, but you'll be able to collect 40 of them over the course of the days. So pretty damn decent in terms of, if you ask me. Also, you have the bonus event mission up for completing leveling all these characters up, basically tier 3, awaken, and then leveling up all the uniforms. You'll get a host of rewards inside here. Some of the rewards aren't necessarily good, if I'm being honest, like the upgrade kits for upgrading your character. Those are basically not that great anymore. They need to look at increasing those rewards with, you know, some of the other rewards in the game. So overall, looking at the update, I think that there's going to be quite a bit inside here. Remember that you can purchase, and I was wondering why I didn't pull up there for the I was wondering why I didn't pull up there for what you call it, for Makari, because inside I wonder if there's something wrong with the epic quest. Let's see about that. Basically, in order to obtain Makari, right, so you want this character, like I have Icarus, I have what you call it, so they're going to be available to you, but Makari should spend her time over here, and the way that you have to get her is acquire her through the quest pack Reward Heroes United and the epic quest Fate of Mankind. So you have to do those in order to get it, but it's not giving me the option to make that story purchase. I wonder if I have to complete a certain amount of quests in order for that to even show. So I'm not sure why that's not showing in there, because there should be quest rewards for it. So we're gonna have to play around with those. I'm gonna give a little bit more detail on this stuff later on in review, especially the epic quest. It'd be interesting to see, because definitely, because like, where is that? It should have been available. It says that it was available in the store. I don't see it. We also have Makari Super Speed Chest that I told you guys is available inside here. Don't purchase this. The rewards are just not there, in my opinion. You know, you're basically gonna end up with Norn Stones of Chaos or these materials. The comic cards are not worth it at all, and if you end up with comic cards or gold or any of these, this is really not worth it to you, so I wouldn't make those purchases. Again, with Marvel Future Fight, the problem is that the rewards that they give you, they never go updated. You also have the Eternals Relay pack sitting inside here. This is the Whale pack. It's going to be about $200 in order to receive these rewards. And then it's 7. Sorry about that, guys. You have the Phoenix event inside here that is available to you. The question is, where in the hell is the epic quest pack? I don't see it at all inside the store, which is a little bit concerning, because you most definitely want to purchase that one, and I wanted to show you the cost associated to it, but it's just not there. So that's a little bit concerning. Maybe in order for this to pop up, you have to be able to see that. I'm not sure. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to purchase the Makari uniform if you aren't going to purchase the pack in order to collect the character in the first place. So I wouldn't do it. The Cersei and Icarus uniforms are uniforms I would wait for in order to see what other players are saying, especially if you have no intent on T3ing them. The good thing is that if you play through the missions for those characters, that you should be able to how do you say it, that you should be able to level up those characters and get them to T3 and get them to tier awake. Well, you can't awaken her that way, so you will be able to get those characters up in that way. So for like to get to awakening potential for Makari and Cersei is going to be a little bit different, because you basically will get the character level to tier 2 for Cersei, so you'll get the rewards back and then awaken her. But for Makari, I believe it's going to be different. You have to actually go through the process of awakening her. So overall, I think what we've got here to start out what's looking like the next month of Eternals update, because CM Cage did tell us that we will be getting some of the other Eternals. Judging from looking at Marvel Future Revolution, we'll definitely be getting Gilgamesh, excuse me, and Athena. So yeah, let's see what happens with that. I will be doing more in-depth breakdown of this stuff inside here, so look forward to videos over the week for those. Until next time, guys, peace.